I'm here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, and we are the United States of the world, and we are an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3.5 years, putting in some really solid foundations. We're now building our income to benefit our economy, strengthen and increase the value of our currency and its liquidity. This is to benefit all our citizens. And we welcome citizens from all over the world, every continent, country, every colour, class, creed, gender, financial status, background, educational level, height, weight, you name it. You're all welcome. We do ask that you come with a positive mental attitude and a willingness to share love and abundance, and you'll fit in beautifully. There's no cost to become a citizen, and there's no obligation to participate in anything that we do. But we feel that we offer quite a lot, and most of our citizens do want to get involved in at least a few of the options that we offer. With that said, we should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over there in a moment because that's where we get most of the comments. Talking about accepting people of every ilk, we don't recognize all those differences. We just see everybody just as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all interlinked together and all living happily together is what we promote, hopefully. Okay, I'm just going to check on who's in here now because we get people from YouTube and Twitch that we can only see here in the app, but we need to go to Facebook to see those. It's not the ideal situation, but it's the best we've found so far. We've got Lewis in from Portugal saying hi to everybody, and we've got people in from different places in Facebook, and I'm heading over there right now, but I'm going to make sure my speakers are off because when we go to Facebook, if they're not, we can get feedback. So I'm in Facebook now, and I'm looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group, and then I'll be looking for the 5th of October, if I've got the date right. I got it wrong yesterday, but yep, 5th of October. Click and we should get the comments, and we have them. We've got Andrew in from New Zealand. Good morning, Andrew. Friday there. TGIF, okay. And we've got Bozina in from Edinburgh up in Scotland, and Deborah from Southern Alabama, USA. And we'll be getting started in just a moment with a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life, because then that's what we all seek, just want to be happy. You can't buy happiness. I'm not saying that money's bad or that you shouldn't accumulate money, because it can be very useful, but it won't buy you happiness. There are lots of people that have a lot of money and they're not happy. They're still searching for something and they don't know what it is. And it is that true happiness that comes from within that you only get from loving service to others. And the great thing about that is once you understand that and you make loving service to others your goal, not only will you have a happier life, you'll be making other people's lives happy by serving them, but everything that you want and need in life will start mysteriously to just flow towards you. So that's what our little prayer is about. And we will follow that with a very short affirmation to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology where we just see everybody as human beings. And we do our best to offer them unconditional love. I know that's not easy. Not always, anyway. Sometimes it is. People can be really easy to love, but some people it's more difficult. But we still strive for that unconditional love for all. So that's what our little affirmation is about. And we've got Richard in as well from Devon, down in the the southwest of England, not far from where I am in Cornwall in the southwest of England. Right, so we'll get started now with that little prayer, then the affirmation, and then we'll get on to the business side of things, letting you know what's going on and what updates we've got and what we've been up to today and what we're going to be up to tomorrow. Okay, so with that said, here's our little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. Through that love, bless each member that they find the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their lives. Amen. And the little affirmation we have goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy will. Okay, right. What is the order of the day? Let's start with what we've been on today. We've been trying to get the forgotten the name of it now, the exchange, the internal exchange, up and running. We've been working on it, testing things, and that will be ongoing tomorrow. There is a little bug somewhere, and there are a couple of things that I want to make sure are right, simple, and easy for everybody. That at the moment I feel need to be just made a little bit better. I don't think they're big changes from what I can gather. We've been in discussion with Max and Devyani and myself, and we've been looking at things, and we'll be continuing with it tomorrow. And we're hoping that we can get it all completed tomorrow. If we get that completed tomorrow, then we are very, very close to getting everything done. It will enable the available cash deposit to be automatically withdrawn. We've then got to work on changing the way that we pay the commission on different programs so that they go into available cash so that they can be instantly withdrawn by you as well. There is also the facility to buy the our currency through the exchange with other currencies, other cryptos, or with fiat currency using a debit or credit card. That is also available. And once that is all in place, you can bring money, take money out, transfer it from your wallet into the exchange, and then from there into anywhere you want, and vice versa. And that will mean that anything that we then supply, service-wise, product-wise, whatever, through the mall, when we have the mall, all these things will be enabled in our currency. So there won't be different options to buy when you go to buy the Easy Business Builder. I think there are now 3 or 4 options. There'll only be one option: you buy it or you don't buy it. You will need funds in your available cash on it. So it'll be a simple process for anybody joining. They come in, they buy the funds that they want for whatever it is that they want to purchase, and then they go buy it. And it will all be done through the available cash wallet. Same way that withdrawals and from all the different things and income that will be generated will go out of your account into the available cash wallet, and then from anywhere into the big wide world. Okay, so it is really, really close, but it's been a bit of a hectic day today doing that and all the other things, and but it is looking good, and should have something definitive on it tomorrow. Whether it's available tomorrow, well, whether the available cash you'll be able to just take it out tomorrow or not. Um, it will be, and of course you can exchange in the exchange. That's why it's called an exchange, isn't it? Because you can take your shareholder tokens and you can convert them into um, BEP20 US dollars on the Binance Smart Chain um, within the exchange, and then just withdraw them into your wallet from the exchange. Just go into your wallet. Okay, in either or, in Sharehope or um, BP20 Tether. Why would you want to withdraw Sharehope in Sharehope? Because it's likely that now we are getting going with that and we're increasing our economy, that the price will increase. If you convert them into dollars, that's fine because you're going to spend them now probably. But if you're going to hold them, you're probably better holding them in Sharehope because, as I say, the price is going to start increasing. Not immediately, but it will gradually creep up, and it will never get worse. It will not go down from the value in your dashboard. It will only ever go up. Okay, so that is major. I don't know. Let me just check quickly through the report, see if there's anything else in there. There were there are some other little issues as well. They're not directly linked to the exchange and things. Once we've got the exchange, we'll get those out of the way, and then we will start on something else. I have arranged a call with somebody tomorrow for 10 a.m. I found a free spot for 10 a.m. to fit in with the guy that's been talking to me about how great they are for games. Um, so I've got a discussion with him 10 o'clock tomorrow. I'll let you know what goes on with that tomorrow evening. Also, I got an email from ROI Tips, would you believe? Eventually, and it's fairly brief, but it says I've received feedback from our campaign reviewer, and I should be able to set up the campaign relaunch by Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. It's not running yet. It definitely didn't get started yesterday. I've not seen any evidence of it having started today. Um, but there is still time in the United States for it to get started today, Thursday. Um, so Wednesday or Thursday at the latest. Currently, I'm waiting for our creatives team to complete the images we're using for the relaunch. The reason for all this is because when they did the test campaign last time, the cost per lead was just unacceptable. It was something that was not possible to work with, and that we have to get the cost per lead down to a reasonable level. and the level which they promised when we got with them. I don't mind it being the top end of what they promised, which was $5. I'd like it to be less, but if it's $5, I'll run with $5. But I can't be running with $8. And I mean, some of the leads are coming in at like 20 odd dollars, which is absolutely crazy, isn't it? Okay, we should be getting, 4 or 5 leads for 20 odd dollars, never mind one. So that's just a minute, just a minute. I might have another. Okay, I've just got a message in from ROI Tips again. Just come in now while I've been talking. And it says, I wanted to inform you that I've started setting up your ad campaign and we are currently awaiting approval for the ads on Facebook. Okay, so that's where we are. So, not sure how long it will take Facebook to approve them. Hopefully, they do approve them all and we'll get started with it and we'll see what goes on. So, okay, let me just say thanks for the update. Okay, so it is ongoing. It's very, very slow and delayed, unfortunately, but it is in the works and it's not something that we can do ourselves, quite honestly. It would be really hazardous, I think is the best word, to try and do our own advertising on Facebook from my experience in the past. It's very difficult and you get your account closed down very easily. Okay, so there you go. It's where we are and it's what's going on there. I did get somebody asking about Visa tokens again. There's nothing we can do with the Visa tokens until we get the time available to work on them. As a project, it will be similar, but not the same as getting the Visa Abundance token switched over to the Binance Smart Chain. And there are differences because there are so many tokens on the Waves exchange currently. So we're going to have to find a workaround. We've got good ideas, but it will involve a slightly different approach. But what we've learned from getting the Visa Abundance tokens switched to ShareHope tokens on the smart chain will stand us in good stead. So it's there, but it will take time, and we can't get to it until we've got everything that we're doing now completed. Not the fun miracles that we can run alongside that. We can handle two major things going at the same time, but more than that is counterproductive. So that's where we are with those things there. Other than that, things seem to be going pretty well. The third-party plans we have, always a bit up and down. You never know what's going to happen with any of them. Vortic are supposed to be coming through tonight sometime with updates. There, have I got it? I got it to hand. It's very short. It says by tomorrow, this was sent yesterday, by tomorrow, at the end of the day, a detailed update will be published. Stay tuned. So far, it hasn't been published, but I'm not sure what they mean by the end of the day. Um, there's plenty of time for them to do that, I suppose. We've got another 5 hours by the end of the day if they're talking about by midnight tonight. Hopefully then we'll have something between now and tomorrow, on Vortic and where they are. They've had a bug in the system. It wasn't related to the work that they've been doing apparently. It was totally separate. It was causing, um, the wrong amount to be credited into people's accounts. In fact, it was putting billions of dollars into the account instead of hundreds. Okay. So, obviously they needed to correct that. We've not got an update from Vortic directly, other than that, which came through yesterday after we finished here, saying that by tomorrow, end of the day, a detailed update will be published. Now, I'm not quite sure what time that came through. Oh, yeah, I am. I can see it here. It was through at 1 minute past 10 last night. So it could be that around about the same time tonight, there will be some sort of update from Vortic, hopefully, um, concerning getting the withdrawals paid and also the ability to buy with um, debit and credit cards. So that is something that's coming. Um, the the one that's really going very, very well is something very new. We only got into it um, when I got into it. I'm going to note just a minute because I couldn't. I looked it up. Uh, I can't see where I put my note. Oh, yes, I have. On the 3rd of October, where are we? On the 5th today at 6:08. Is that PM or AM? 3rd of October at 6:08 PM, I think, is when we got involved in the global app, global aid plan. We got involved in it with $50, and it's very, very, very exciting, quite honestly. I have never seen a single line pay plan that has ever worked prior to this. Some of them have sort of tried to get working, but they've not been successful. This looks really good. Well, I want to do a screen share and show you the account, because what's exciting is that everybody's getting into profit really, really quickly. How do I get a screen share? Where's the app? Just a moment. Share screen. Understand. Window. This one. And then show on screen and get back to Facebook and hope that it's working. Richard being sarcastic about ROI tips, and I don't blame him really. This has been going on for, I think, about 12 months. Did they say which Wednesday or Thursday? Um, they have, as I say, we did get the other information as I was talking about that. They're waiting for Facebook now to authorize the ads. So it is this week. Okay. before I get into the explanation that I'm going through, and what I feel is exciting about this, um, we've got how do we get withdrawal from Fahim Kumbla from Pakistan as a guest. Um, it's automated if you're qualified. If you're talking about withdrawals from the Share Hope program, go to the Share Hope menu on your on the main site, and it's all explained there. If you're qualified for withdrawal, they are automated. They go straight into your available cash wallet, and what we're working on now is getting that exchange page completed, so that you can use them in any way you want, internally, externally, globally. It's all available to you, or it will be once that exchange page is plugged in. Okay, Norman, um, just saying hi from Doncaster. Okay, let me tell you why I think this is so exciting. I don't get excited by plans very easily, I'll be honest with you. And it's not this fast start things. We've introduced 48 people. Most of them came in yesterday. I think there were six on the first evening after I announced it here. Then about 30 yesterday, 10 today so far. Anyway, let me refresh the page, see if there's any change in that. No. But we've had in the last, well, it's just over 2 days, isn't it? 1,622 people joined after us. So we're looking at 800 people a day coming into this at the moment. It was 500 a day in the first day, so it's really gone from 500. There's probably over 1,000 coming today. So it's growing very, very rapidly, and it's still on the increase. Don't know how long it'll be at that speed of increase, but we are benefiting from it now. And if you get in now, it's a great benefit to you, because it's the only time I've ever seen a single line pay plan where it does what it says. That is, pay you based on everybody that comes into the company after you've joined. Um, so that is our situation. We've referred 48. Some of these people will have bought more than one pack. You can see now that you can buy more packs just as a simple process. Excuse me. Excuse me. It used to be that you had to buy one and then you had to go through the process, buy another at a time. But now you can sort of just buy as many as you want. You just keep adding them in until you say, okay, I'll have whatever. And then you go and purchase them. Okay. So we've got quite a lot of people in the 1600 that have more than one pack, because we are now at level 5. And for level 5, you need 2,000 people. And we've only got 1,600. So why are we there? Because some people, it's not based on people, it's based on the number of packs. Okay. So obviously, there have been more than 378 packs extra bought by those 1,600 people to get us to level 5. But the account we started about 12 hours after this one has also reached level 5 with um, with about 1,200. So a lot of people are buying multiple packs, because the more packs you buy, the more passive income you make. And this is the passive income here. We're now at a level where we're getting $13 every day. So you're only looking at 4 days 4.13, you're at $52. 4 days at $13, and you've got your $50 back. It started out where I was saying, you should get it back in 10 to 14 days and then 7 days. But, people are getting it back in 5 days now because it takes a day to get here, to get to this level five. It only takes a day because we've got another account with no referrals whatsoever, and they are at that level five within 24 hours. So you're looking at the day to get to this level where you make about $7 or $8 or something, and then 4 days at $13, and you made $60, you're $10 in profit with about 5 days. That is exciting. This is interesting. It's fast bonus. You get $10 for every ad pack that is sold, bought by somebody you personally refer. But this isn't what's important. This is what's important. The check match earnings. We've received now $41.64. It goes directly into your wallet. You don't have to request it. It just bang, it's in there. And that means that there's been $83.28 withdrawn by people that we've introduced. So these 48 people, some of them won't have withdrawn anything because they're new. Between them have withdrawn $83. Everybody is making money and it's withdrawable. You don't have any minimum levels for withdrawal. If you've got 1 cent in there, you can withdraw it. There are no fees for withdrawal. You can just go here, whatever it is, my packs here, and you see how much you've got. We've got $13 at the moment. And you just click on claim reward and it will be automatically popped into your wallet, and that will go to zero, and the claimed would go to 13.23. It's as simple as that. I'm just watching it build at the moment because it's once it gets into our wallet, it's hard to track how much exactly you've had deposited. And this is in BNB. It's paid now. BNB is not a stable coin. It does fluctuate in value. So you get paid, it could go up or down. It doesn't really usually vary very much. It's not violent, you know, like some of the cryptos are, but it can go up or down. But that's what excites me is the fact that people are earning money and withdrawing it and getting to spend their cash. And those two things together, the fact that 4 or 5 days you've got your money back and you can withdraw it, is very interesting. What it means is the people that we've introduced, 48 of them, and some of them have got more packs than more than one pack. But even if it was just that one pack each, there are 48 of them. I don't know whether this shows. Let me just check in Facebook. I've put a calculator up. Does it come up? That's what I want to know. And it doesn't look like it does. I was going to do the calculator and show you the calculation. But I'll just have to talk through the calculation. So here we go. You've got, how many did it say? 48 people are going to make their $50 back. I would recommend that you take your $50 out as soon as you can. Get your stake money out, okay? So 48 people, take $50 out. That is $2,400. When they take that out, we get a 50% matching bonus on that. So if we divide that by 2, it's easy maths to see that I don't know what I've done there. Oh, I've taken 2 off instead of divided it by 2 to get $1,200. Okay, so we're going to get $1,200 in here. There's going to be $1,200 worth of matching check bonuses within the next 4 to 5 days. And that's the power of this plan, because that is just the start. As people start making more money, they're going to be withdrawing it. It's going to go up and up and up. Um, and these matching check bonuses, 1,200, it's twice what we've got in Fast Start earnings now. And in 4 or 5 days, that if nobody else joins and nobody else upgrades, this is still going to keep growing and growing and growing. And it's growing very, very fast at the moment. How long will it grow so quickly for? I don't know. Just get in now and take advantage of it. When it slows down, how slow will it go? Nobody knows. All we know is that at the moment, you can break even in about 4 or 5 days. And after that, it's all profit, nothing to worry about. So we've done well. We got in when there were, I think my ID number, I'm not sure what it shows. It's about 1,100 or 1,300 or something like that. So there were 1,000 or so people in before us, but we've done well. Now, 3,000 or something in total. In it's, I think it's going to continue growing very, very quickly for at least another month or two. And in a month or two, you can have made so much money with this plan if it continues to grow at this rate or even faster, that you're set up for the rest of this year and the next year. It's that powerful. Especially if you've introduced a few people. If you introduce a few people and you're on that click match earning, you introduce two people, it doubles your income from the plan passively once you've introduced those two. That's it. You introduce two people who get a $50 package each. You've got a $50 package. It's like you having two packages. Every two people adds another package, if you like, into your system for passive income, and it's paid in this way through the check matching. Not paid here in this passive income. This is passive once you've introduced people. This is your active. From introducing the people, you're $10 for every pack sold. So that's what I wanted to show you. It is interesting that the account that we opened with no referrals has, in fact, also got to level 5 in half a day less than we did it. It's speeding up for everybody. So that is something I think everybody should get into now and take advantage of while it's really blowing up. Okay, let's see who else. Kingsley, sir, when are you expected to start receiving payment from Beyond Infinity Club? We get payments now from Beyond Infinity, but we use them mainly for either buying more cars or bringing in some of the people that haven't upgraded. We're still working on early months of this year. A lot of people to bring in, and we bring in a few every week, but we get payments every week. I'm not really. We're not at a position where we're making thousands of dollars where it could impact share abundance, because just based on our active numbers, let's give you the numbers. Here's our numbers, first of all. In the last 24 hours, a net decrease of 6 in our registered members to 40,554. So we've got over 40,000 members. So if you're looking at benefits for members, Total registered members, just $1 benefit costs us $40,000. Okay, but a lot of those are not active. Active member count went up by 11 to 4,158 in the last 24 hours. Just $1 for everybody there. We need $4,158. So to get a couple of $100 or something from Beyond Infinity, it's going to take another year before we're getting into getting 1,000 or so um, from the two accounts, um, or thousands of dollars, you know. And until we're getting multiple thousands of dollars, it's not much use for anything, in all honesty, uh, other than getting more money, putting it into something where we can get more leverage for the future. We're looking, um, if everything doesn't go belly up, like some plans have, like what was it called, Market Bull and Notify Yielders and funds and various other plans that have disappeared. If they don't go belly up, then in another year or so, we will be in a very strong position with those plans because of compounding. Uh, Hopefully, uh, what they've been telling us is the truth, and so it's not going to go belly up; it's going to come back. I believe AAS is probably one of the strongest programs out there because of the way they've handled what's gone on. They've been 100% transparent about it. They could easily have and run off and said, "Oh, okay, it's gone." Boom. They've not. They've worked their way through things, and they're working now with realistic returns that they can pay from the profits that they're generating until they can build it back up to getting to where they were before they had this staff member that stole a lot of funds, and they're still trying to get those funds back from that person. It's an involved process, and but the the guy behind it, Michael, seems to be 100% transparent and honest, and because of that, I think it's probably one of the best programs out there, because it could have gone the other way, and he's done everything by the book. He's done everything in an honest way, and when that gets back to paying out 1.65% per day, I think it was he was paying out from profits. He stressed that this is not anything other than paying it out from profits generated through arbitrage trading. Then it's amazing return on your income. 1.65% per day, 7 days a week is enormous. It's it means if you've got $1,000 deposited, you're making $500 roughly every month, and that's without compounding. They are going to introduce the ability to compound your income rather than withdraw it, put it back in. That will make it easier to build that income up. But I think that is a very solid program. But Beyond Infinity, I mean, it's going okay. But we got like $200 from one account and 300 from the other. What can we do with that? Nothing much. So we might as well put it back in, helping other people to get started and uh, buying a card every now and again that we can put on the mall or raffle or do whatever we want with, you know. Um, so that's Beyond Infinity. Okay. We got Reynolds from Trinidad and Tobago as well. I know he's been struggling to get started with um, global aid. Hopefully, he's managed it by now. Okay, so that's what we have in active members. The Multiply Visa site, which is a sister site, um, very dormant until we get those Visa tokens transferred. Hopefully, we'll be able to get that sorted out sometime before the end of this year. But I can't make any promises on times for anything because everything is takes longer than you want it to take. Let's put it that way. But there's no change in the number of members or the number of members that are bought advertising. But the bonus did go up by $1 to $10,247.94. That's just from the revenue share from logging in. But that, I hope those numbers, you've got to think in terms of numbers. Just the active members is over 4,000, and by the end of the month, it's 5,000, and it will be um, growing. And when you think about giving benefits to people, you've got to multiply it by those active members. So to give $10 in benefits to everybody, you're looking at 40 or $50,000 you've got to pay out, and that's why things like Beyond Infinity, fine. If it was just my account, just for me, then for it to be now delivering 500 or 600, it varies week by week depending on how it goes with the compounding cap. Um, you know, it would be a lovely windfall, an extra few $100 every week. It's great. But even an extra few $1,000 every week isn't a lot when you've got to think about 4,000 people, you know, 5,000 people, 10,000, 40,000. So that's that's where we are with our programs. The one that we have um, most of our um, successful investment so far has been in Vortic, but they've not paid out for a month or so. So we have to wait and see if that really does come back or whether we've been led up the garden path. We don't know at this stage. Funds was very reliable. We never drew any money out of it because we thought it's so reliable. We'll leave it in and just let it keep growing. We had a bit of extra, and so when we paid out the money to the people in the funds um, cooperative thing, we paid it out of our own money. So we lost that funds money. I don't think that'll ever come back because it's now in the hands of the government, and once they get their hands on something, you're lucky if you can get, a few cents on the dollar. So um, I think we can regard funds as having gone. Um, Coin market bull disappeared. Definitely a rug pull. Um, it happens, unfortunately. It happens. ETF should start paying out in November, I think. Um, maybe at the end of this month, maybe November. It's getting close anyway to being in a position where the first investments on the 6 month rules in ETF should start paying out. So we'll have to see what happens then when it is due to be paying. Um, you never know, do you? Until they start paying out. Our own investments, we struggled with. It's been a big learning curve. We had our ups and downs. We had somebody helping us with it. Decided that it was too stressful, I think, and so disappeared. And we have learned a lot. We've not made a lot, but we are in a position now where we sort of getting to the point where we've recouped our losses and we can say, okay, I think genuinely we can generate a certain percentage per day, 5 days a week. Not a lot, but compounded once again takes time. Everything we're looking at really are, 3 to 5 year projects. And if you look at the projections of compound interest formulas, you've got to look at them over a period of time um, to be able to benefit. Vortic is very powerful because of the compensation plan as well. So I'm really um, praying that it does come back and Jensen does do what he says. I've no reason to believe that he wouldn't at this stage, but you never know. You never know. Okay, so that's where we are with that, Kingsley. Thanks for your question. Hope that's answered it. I hope Reynolds got involved into the global aid. I know he was struggling. We've had a few people that have struggled with wallets. Some people have been asking me how to do with Trust Wallet, and I haven't got a clue. But Richard, I know, uses Trust Wallet, so I don't know whether if you get the time, Richard, if you can put together something, some sort of guidelines for it, and I can make them available to everybody. Because I know some people have come to me and said, I've done it with Trust Wallet. How do I? I haven't got a clue. I don't know. I do have a Trust Wallet, but I've never used it actually. I mean, I just set it up because somebody was doing an airdrop into it, and that's it. And I don't really, well, I don't think I've ever opened it from the day I set it up and just checked that the airdrop was there. Okay, so that's all I know about Trust Wallet. So there you go, Richard. If you do get the chance, if you've got the time, simple instructions, um, and we can make them available to people for Trust Wallet or anybody else that is good with Trust Wallet. Um, let me know. Okay. Where? Let me go to the app here. Um, we had Lewis in, as I say, we're just scrolling down to see. Oh, we got somebody in there. I don't know, it looks like an African name, but I could be wrong. Charlie, saying hi. Hello to everybody, wherever you're from. No more questions. Looks like that's it for today. Um, things are going well. They're going slowly, but they are going well. The only thing that's going fast, and that is going extremely fast, is that global aid plan. I know that some people got into it. I think Richard got in. I think he was the first person into the global aid plan, our first referral. So he'll be in pretty much the same position that that original account is. I'm sure he'll be at level 5 and will have his money out in the next 2 or 3 days. So it's all good news. That is going really, really fast. It will at some stage slow down. It may at some stage grind to a halt, who knows? But at the moment, it's going very fast and it's a good time to take advantage of it. That's it from me. Get out there. Oh, no, it's not, because we've got, of course, Havasu on Saturday. I won't tell you about this now because Havasu on Saturday are giving away various things. And one of the things on their list is 10 points for the $50 million pool. Now, you may think, okay, it's only 10 points, but it reduces your qualification from 100 to 90 if you take those 10 points. That's the first thing. The second thing is if you have any people that you referred to Havasu that have tickets and they want to get in the pool, and they do that 10 points as well, That'll count for your qualification because the points are based on a team thing. So I know this isn't what the pool was set up for, and it's not what has been intended, but it's there and it's available. For example, if you have maybe 3 people that have bought tickets that you've referred to Havasu, and they have maybe 2 people each that have referred tickets that you sent to Havasu, that's you plus 3 plus 6. If I'm right, that adds up to 10. Okay. Now, if all those 10 people go on Saturday and claim those 10 points, it'll put you into that $50 million pool. You'll have 100 points. So get in touch with your people and say to them, grab your 10 points, get on the call on Saturday and grab those 10 points. Those 10 points could be very important to you anyway, even if you maybe haven't got anybody underneath you, get those 10 points. It makes it 90 that you need. It's like selling 10 $20 tickets. The disadvantage, of course, is that you don't have those 10 people now that can sell tickets and boost you through your level, but it gives you those points. So get on to your people. If you've got people that have got tickets, tell them to get in there and grab their 10 points. The more people that grab their 10 points, the more people it'll push through into that $50 million pool. And us, as the We Share Abundance account, okay, it's my name, but it's We Share Abundance. Um, we only need 10 people to claim the 10 points, and we're in the pool. We've got hundreds of people that have got tickets. So get out there, get in the pool, get into the Saturday presentation, claim those 10 points for the $50 million pool. The other prizes are not worth a light, in my opinion. You may think that they're great, but I think that is the big one. And if you get into that presentation and do something, then it can be a big, big boost for all of you that are trying to get into that, or not trying to, working to get into, because if you work at it, you'll get in. Working to get into that pool. The other thing that we've got time, it's 8 o'clock, isn't it? The other thing is I've not really got the numbers out for the solo ad, but they're destructively poor. They are really bad. But I'll get them for you by tomorrow, and I'll be having a word with the guy that did the solo ad. I don't blame him. There's something really bad with that campaign and the previous one that I run, and I think it's the opt-in situation through AIOP. So I've got to get that done, but I didn't get the page finished in Get Response yet. I'll try and get on it tomorrow, amongst all other things. With that said, I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, be We Warriors, do what you can, sell some tickets for the raffle, get into that pool, give away some of your soap coupons, get people into the Share Hope plan, do whatever you can for people, use everything, all the tools that are there to share love and abundance. And you'll make yourself a happier person, and you'll find that things start working really well for you. God bless you all, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, I'll see you later, alligator, in a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile. See you later.